What up? What up? What up? Night fam. Jack, how you doing, man? We're currently in a little bit of a bit off right now. We're starting
am I
hot
bidding
right now.
against you?
We've been going in here a little bit.
What's your username here? Is it KOD Fantasy?
No, I'm Sutton
Clyde,
3. Yeah, I'm there.
Ooh,
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Do we have a tweet, by the way, that's live right now?
Yeah. I think Celso just went out from the KOD media account.
All right, cool. All right, so McCaffrey goes for 65. Taylor,
It's a
68.
fair price. This
is my first auction.
I saw McCaffrey go 51 in a KOD draft yesterday.
Oof.
It feels a little light, if I do say so myself.
See, this is an interesting play here. What is there a strategy to offering up people?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to give away all my juice, but I think it's kind of like elements of poker a little bit, right? Like you kind of want to not necessarily give away who you're high on. Might not always want to nominate somebody you're high on.
Yeah.
Or you might need to just based on kind of like who you need to draft. If you're sitting there and you haven't really gotten a player after, 10 picks or so go by.
Holy shit. I thought Allen was going to go cheap. So it's interesting. The quarterbacks go pretty cheap here comparatively. What's the format of this league?
So full point PPR. Yeah, full point PPR. We'll just give it the rundown. So if anyone's joining us and it's not familiar with this, is a KFFL draft for Knights Fantasy Football League. It's our first year. 25K GPP. We got 10K going to first place. Auction style draft, as you can see. Full point PPR. Kind of standard roster. Nothing too quirky there. The regular season's weeks 1 through 14. Where you're competing in a division. This is our division that Jack and I are in here. And top 4 from this division will go on to compete in our playoff, which is a points race format over weeks 15 through 17. And the highest top 5 finishers there. First place 10K, second place 5K, third place 3K, fourth 2K, fifth 1K. And there'll be prizes, steeds, NFTs for each division champion, and they'll be giving out $300 a week to the highest score across all divisions. So pretty fun prize structure.
Yeah, I'm in I gotta remember what price I don't know the strategy in auction on listing people, so I put up ETN.
I'm pretty new to the auction game myself. I'm definitely more in the snake draft streets, but yeah, I say I don't know. I think you got to be if you're gonna nominate somebody that you like, then you got to be ready to bid on them.
Right.
Otherwise, sometimes you might want to try to get a player to go run up some bills and take some money out of the pool from your competitors.
Right.
Yeah, Allen. Let's see, Allen at 39. That's pretty high for
that's
quarterback in a standard. I think that's what happens a lot. It's that's a nice pairing, CMC and
ETN. That's an incredible pairing. I'm very jealous.
For 96 there. I'm not mad at it.
I'm upset that I was going to say, I'm upset I kind of opened a can of worms here with the random offerings. I feel like it's a little easier if you start with the top guys, you open it up, start to see what pricing's at in the pool. But what is that's max bid. Oh, you have $200.
Correct. Yeah, $200. Yeah. Because it breaks up because you have to bid at least $1 on every position.
Right.
So
but I saw we're doing defense, but no kicker.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 wide, 2 running back. Okay. Flex.
Yeah.
Pierce for 14.
The other interesting thing I've noticed too is that the clock, doesn't always go all the way down to 0. Sometimes it makes the pick at with 3 seconds left.
Really? This
one doesn't seem to be doing it as much, but I saw that happen in some other.
That would be kind of glitchy.
Weird. It was a weird. I was like, this doesn't feel right. How are you supposed to time some of these late picks coming in? But this one seems to be functioning a little bit more how you would expect.
Yeah.
How's the Mets game today?
How was the Mets game? We lost our underdog slip, which was unfortunate.
Hate to see it.
It was a good game though. Mets are a good team, and with Diaz, the trumpets is cool. It's much cooler on TV than it is in the stadium. But
is it really? That's funny.
yeah.
The cliff looks pretty lit,
But the idea of them going to Grom and Scherzer into Diaz with the bullpen, like they might only need to scrap together 1 or 2 runs a game, which is nuts to think about. So I'm excited.
They got a roster capable of that too, right? They're not like too injury prone right now.
No, they finally have their guys pretty healthy.
Here's your boy Jack.
Full point PPR. That's nice. I was gonna say. Where do you want to go? What's the current offer? Oh, up to 51. Are you a multiple or no?
Am I? No.
Just one.
Yeah,
just one.
Okay.
Who do we see? So we got Casey Jones in here, Mark Crabb, Bob Johnson.
Yeah, recognize Shane and DGS Holdings, of course. One of our big time Zed guys. It's a fun little group we got here, man. This looks like a competitive bunch.
Yeah. I think this price is a little too rich for me.
I agree. I'm out on Eckler at 60.
But full point.
I mean, I'm up.
Yeah. All right. Let's see your strategy that you're claiming to have.
Did it go through? Oh fuck! How do I do this?
Just hit the plus.
Oh, did I nominate someone? Did it auto nominate somebody for me?
It probably autoed.
Oh shit!
Probably timed out.
I was trying to. Yeah, it looks like I did. I was trying to nominate Derrick Henry, the big dog.
Is that your strategy to nominate Derrick Henry?
It was there because I don't want him. So it's like
right. Is that the? I was about to say. Is that the
false
move?
flag operation? Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Gotcha. No, it makes sense. Like, just get people off the board who you don't have to bid on.
No doubt.
Oh, give me that. Give me that.
Cup at 50?
Are you kidding me?
I gotta pay attention. I'm looking in I'm in Slack and Discord right now, and I'm like.
So I've been team Jay Jettas for a very long time. Like the second after his first year ended, I was like, this guy's the truth. You hear the way people talk about him. And I was definitely part of the crew who was like, should he flip Cup? But I saw some interesting takes. I forget who put it out. I forget which like fantasy guy put it out. But it was pretty much like, yes, Allen Robinson is coming into the fold. Yes, Thielen might be, continuing to drop off. Yeah, Stafford's elbow. Yeah, he had an all-time season. He's due for regression, all this stuff. But, like, he had 367 fantasy points last year. Like, it was just absolutely insane. And in PPR, how many points did he have? He had 440 points.
Yeah, it's absurd.
He had 100. So this was like the take. He had 120 more fantasy points than Justin Jefferson last year. So even if you were trying to say he's going to regress by 60 points, which would be essentially 3.5 a game, and Jefferson were to catch 10 more touchdowns, they would still tie. And at that point, it's like, well, what is the play here?
Yeah,
there's just a lot that has to go right for him to truly beat him out.
I hear that. So Coda, what's up?
What's up, Coda?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How's it going?
Nice hoodie. See you out here.
Thanks, man. Looking good.
How you feeling so far about things?
Also, my first auction, so testing out my strategy here. We'll see how it goes.
I love it. Are you drafting out of the KOD fantasy slot?
I am. Yeah, KOD fantasy.
Shout out for you being commissioner of the
league. Oh crap! I thought I got him. I celebrated too early there.
Lamar at 24.
Yeah. Well, it was 22 and it ticked down. I got him at 23. I'll take that all day, baby.
Yeah, 23 is not
below
bad.
Mahomes, 16 below Allen.
It's not bad.
This squad.
Travis Kelce.
Allen went higher than I thought he would.
Yeah, that's rich, but get your guy.
Coda, which team is yours? Are you go
KOD Fantasy?
Oh, you're KOD Fantasy.
Yeah, so for those who are commissioners of the drafts, we have them as a KOD Fantasy, so that way Joe can keep track of points throughout the season, have insight in each league and stuff. Was the way he set it up. So, Coda, how you feel about the trade rules that we implemented, where it's the only way it comes into question is if somebody feels the need to flag it and nominate it for a majority vote veto trade.
I'm good with that. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Keep everybody honest.
Yeah, we thought so. We just want to have a little bit of checks and balances in place, but you're not super incentivized to vote for a trade that helps another team that you're competing against. So we thought it would be better to just all right, let's say if anyone really is concerned about collusion or a trade not smelling right or not being fair for the spirit of the league, we have at least something in place to help out with that, but nothing that's going to get in the way of an actually fair, reasonable trade going through.
No, I think it's a good process.
So hopefully no dealings for you as a commissioner having to strike anyone down like
that. Who are you going after, Coda? Anyone in
TBD,
mind?
TBD. It's I like the poker reference. We'll see how it plays out.
Chase at 44 feels like a steal here. Oh, you got sniped.
Oh,
right at the
damn.
buzzer there. I know. That's the thing. You feel like you're celebrating.
I know. I liked it there.
Yeah, Chase should be more in this range.
This is getting close to where I don't want to do it, but let's hit it, boys.
You're getting a little rich.
Do you like Jamar Chase that much, Clay?
I'm into him. I mean, if I get him at this price, it's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm out now.
Yeah.
He's up there. I mean, I just I'm thinking about structure. I'm thinking about I think in managed, obviously. I'm so in best ball headspace that now I got to retrain my brain to think about players who I actually have to start and put in a starting lineup. So that's a whole different kind of mind fuck is
right.
You're not just banking on your highest scorers taking care of your starting lineup. You really need to be thoughtful about am I excited to put this guy in a starting lineup and not deal with any shit. So
how do the waivers work?
I think just standard. Yeah, it's just standard sleeper.
Oh, no,
waivers.
No bid on waivers.
There's a fab.
Oh, there is. Okay.
There is, yeah. I'm 99% positive about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like if you do auction, it has to go that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jago. Of course, I took Lamar, but I didn't overspend for Lamar.
You didn't get got on Lamar.
No.
Honestly, I should have ran him up on you a little bit more because I like Lamar.
I thought about it.
Yeah. The funny thing
I actually wasn't paying attention. It caught me off guard. You were like, "Oh, I got Lamar." I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even know Lamar's nominated.
I like Lamar for fantasy. Obviously, he's an easy play, but I don't everyone else is the ones that are telling me they love Lamar this year. I'm not even like that. I think his price is very fair. I don't think he should be much higher. They don't have a passing offense where he's going to throw a ton of touchdowns. And I just don't think they're going to run him as much. He's a little heavier now, but we'll see. All right.
It's all fair.
Wait, I thought ETN already went. Okay, here we go. Devontae. The Raiders are a tricky team this year to figure out because
I agree.
Obviously, Devontae coming in with Card, but you've got Waller, who it's target should be down, but, are they going to single cover him? And then Renfro, that's kind of McDaniel's offense, is to run guys over the middle. And you've seen what he did, obviously, with Welker and Edelman and all those guys. So if you can, I think there's going to be a Raider, possibly two. And if you can pick them, you'll be in a really good spot.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't feel super confident on does it break better for Waller or does it break better for Adams?
Right.
That's my problem too. It's hard to pick.
Speaking of, Somebody's ears are burning.
Why?
I thought he just got nominated. You were talking about him. Yeah, I told you, dude. I'm too distracted right now. I'm like looking at 3 different screens. I'm like, can't even keep track of like who's getting nominated.
What screens are you looking at? You gotta look at the sleeper screen, bro.
Yeah, that probably is the one I should be focused on. I'm like looking at I'm like trying to make sure that like Twitter's going good.
I was like, bro, like we're in the middle of bidding for Devontae
Adams. Yeah, I get it now. That makes a lot more sense.
All right, so now we got CeeDee Lamb. Clay, are you comparing these to like underdog ADPs or what? What's your mentality?
I got some other alpha. I'm a paying subscriber of a couple sites. So yeah, I look around and like I definitely like, I consider like I kind of in no true mathematical system, but I do kind of like do some fucked up mental math on equating it to like ADP from best ball drafts and stuff. Right. So yeah, I am thinking about it in relation to like, both the rankings that I use for best ball, and then also like, do I feel like this is rich in association to like players on the team? For example, like think about like, the cost of like Diggs versus like Gabe Davis, and like you think about the cost of, and some of them start to look like really funny because like if a high price player goes cheap,
this is crazy, bro. Like
your CD,
you were saying. No, I had to bid him for 31. Then I watched the clock tick down, and then I get absolutely tinkled there. Are you throwing it a bid? Wow, you're a big CD guy.
Pop back in. Okay. I mean, let's see if I get him. I think I got him. All right, I'll take CD at 35. Yeah, I mean, like I think it's a fair price. Like he's doesn't have a lot of target competition, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
which is why I think it's interesting. A lot of people don't love Schultz. Like, someone has to get the ball, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think like it is interesting. Like I haven't been as high on Schultz, but when you think about it from, I think it's just that where he's going in drafts, I do like the low receivers most of the time.
I've been drafting a ton of Gallup. Like I never really bought into the injury.
He's a fun player.
And the Tolbert hype.
But talk about historically somebody who just sucks to roster in a managed league. Like the weeks that you try to figure out when to start Gallup is just like the worst. The stone worst. Coda on the board.
First person's on the squad. There we go.
All right.
Ew, that was my nomination. That was I love that grenade to you, Coda. Why do you like Mixon? Or did you like the price?
I like the price.
Go on.
Yeah.
Because I would argue you overpaid, but
no, I had Mixon at 48 as an average, so I'm good with 43.
All right.
It's fair.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see because I got Mixon at 37 on my sheet.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun to kind of compare.
Sheets you guys all have over here. What's going on?
Yo, where's that Snapback Sports special, man? Auction grades next year, 2023.
I know, seriously.
All right, we got Kamara now.
Kamara for 40. I like Kamara this year.
Yeah, I think he's very undervalued.
Especially in full point PPR, like we're there. All right. How about those Knicks, though? Oh.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about this.
Brutal. Don't throw me off my game right now.
Tough day, man.
I like DSJ's running backs, but to be in for $100 already on 2 backs, that could be pricey.
Yeah. Certainly. Had some people waiting.
I had Kamara at 40, so 41 was close.
I mean, it's Justin Jefferson. People got to bid this up.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
I just think they got to accept that I got Cup at a steal. If someone lets him go for 52, that might be another steal.
Seriously.
I mean, the projection on what do your guys' sheets say? Or are you bidding against each other?
For Justin?
Yeah.
I had Justin at 40 average.
40?
No. Oh, so I don't have I'm not looking at his average price. I'm looking at like the target price of like what.
I'm going over averages. So I got a few different numbers, but I'm looking at averages.
Got it. From Sleeper or from other like aggregator sites?
I kind of combined a few different places, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I have JJ at a 58 auction value.
Yeah. What did you just
I was
go
tempted.
for?
If I hadn't hit CD, I would have probably ran him up to about 60, to be honest.
Yeah. I went off the averages and then did like a plus minus where I'd be comfortable thinking on what my average spin would be, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, auction is fun though. I will say, like, it takes a long time though. Like, these drafts don't go nearly as quick as a snake one does, but you get some good bidding action going through.
We got Adams at 34. Oh, I would have loved to go Tyre. I think that's incredible value, but that Devontae number, I think, is just going to throw me off. But I love Hill at 30 right there.
Yeah, Devontae for 34 was absurd, and that was a mistake.
Yeah, that was
okay.
Good value.
Yeah, nominate somebody.
So Bobby J and Sharp Shot have not made any bids. I've always
might be a
thought,
sharp move.
Yeah, I've always thought, like, what if you did just wait? Could you pack your team out with a bunch of number 2s and number 3s?
Yeah, you
From
can,
my experience, it doesn't really work out that way.
Nah.
It doesn't always work out that way. Like, I actually have learned you do need to spend your money.
Yeah. Because
actually
everybody's going to overpay at the end for like really weird players.
Exactly. It's actually in this range right here where if they could nominate or get the players they want nominated, they can then really pounce. Because you look at DSJ, right? He's got 87, so he's not spending. Max isn't, or sorry, MGO Blue is not going to be able to spend. Casey can't spend. Mark Ropp. So you've already knocked out 3 people, and so for any player at $35-40, you're just not going to have a ton of competition.
Yeah, totally. I think that too. Like, I mean, I'm high on CMC, and like, if CMC went for 50, I would have taken him all day, like he did in some other drafts. But like, you know, once I think he gets closer to his like true cost, like 60 and above, it's a decision because it just really changes like how you have to draft. And like, yeah. I mean, you can see maybe Casey pressed on like one more player, but I think the rest of the roster is going to get very scrubby.
Diggs is going to be really interesting here, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to depend on if anybody bids it up against MGO Blue, though.
But MGO Blue can't even go that high.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, it's going to allow him to get him for like 30. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, they really can't go high. Who else they got? Oh, Kelsey at 42. Wow.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, like, can't go for Diggs. I think 38 would be my cap here on Diggs.
Is that helpful? Kind of helpful. It's a better screen, right?
We
can't see what player. No, we're blocking. Yeah. But we're blocking who we're bidding on. That's okay. I'll put it back up.
John Thompson said, "Y'all put way more thought into this." John, I just came from dinner, and I know nothing about auction drafts, but I have been drafting all summer. So, to be fair,
I've been studying.
All right, so Coda, you don't like Saquon, or are you not taking the strategy of putting people you like?
I'm not against Saquon. I think Saquon could have a good year.
Okay. Let's see. Running backs wise, only running backs projected higher than Saquon, Chubb, Jones, and Swift. And that's Chubb in PPR format. So I think Saquon probably trumps him there. All right. Who wants Saquon Barkley?
Evidently, a lot of people.
I didn't think this many people, but yeah.
He's my favorite player in the draft.
No,
that's probably the highest I can go on him, though. Yeah, I think that's a really good win.
Nice pickup.
I think it's a good win just because
Max.
Yeah, just because you know what?
Dude, he could get all the work.
No, he's going to, and that's why I love him. It's that if I had taken a longer look, there's not great PPR backs. Like there's backs in half PPR where I'm like,
he's
okay,
exactly.
I could work with these guys, but now that I'm looking,
he's one of my main targets in PPR for sure. It's CMC, him, and I got like 3 others that I like. Yeah, but I'm not gonna fool you.
No, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, man, I feel good about it. I feel good getting him and Lamb for my total in cost right now. I'm not too mad at it.
Yeah. See where Herbert lands. I think people are going to be very timid with the quarterback play here.
I mean, as they should be. Like honestly, like quarterbacks, like you getting Lamar at 23 is the best at cost right now.
Yeah, the Allen for 39 isn't looking so hot.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Lamar was a good snag.
Herbert. Oof.
I mean, both of his stack partners are still out there, so like there's that fun equity too. 28's just a lot of your budget is my concern with that. It's a great play.
Jonathan Taylor at 68 is just very expensive. Like looking at Mark's team, he's got 2 absolute studs, but I don't know. Debo. I think I'm probably. Wait, so what happens if you hit pass? Can you not even bid?
I think you can
see that button?
Yeah, no, it helps. I just clicked it. Like you see up there, it says for me pass. I don't know. Yeah. I like it just in case, like,
right? You hit the wrong actually, button.
Especially if it's a player that you don't want to draft per se. Like Derrick Henry comes up, like I'm hitting pass.
Yeah,
which I did earlier. Coda, do you have like a favorite IRL team? Do you follow like a specific team, or are you just a fantasy these days that it's just players?
Mostly fantasy, mostly players. Yeah.
That's the right way to be, I think, these days. I still hold on to my childhood affiliation with the Panthers. I'm still a Panthers fan at heart, but I'm just so warped by. You just can't really say you're a fan of a team when you're cheering on like your rival team's like quarterback to like dominate you, and it's just at that point in time it's like, all right, it is what it is.
It's so interesting. I'm just obviously the complete opposite, and I play high level fantasy. Ravens success over like I don't play much managed. I say that, but now I'm gonna fucking 5 managed leagues this year, which will drive me insane. But I try not to play that much. Whoa. And like I don't do it, but my brother, he'll bench his players if they're playing the Ravens. Like really he'll go to that extent.
I wouldn't go that far. I know that's a lot of people do that.
The Chiefs, like he'll bench Mahomes and Tyreek.
A lot of people do that. I mean, I would say like in the past, like years ago, I would like not want to like, I would feel like timid about starting a like, or I wouldn't want to like in DFS like play as player going against like Carolina. And I was like, this is just the worst fucking like way to think about anything. Joe Burrow. I'd be interested to see where he goes. I'm ready to go find a adult beverage in my apartment.
Joe Burrow could find some good value here for Burrow.
Coda, what do you have Burrow going at on average?
I had him at 12.
Yeah. Is Shane really going to try to get 2 quarterbacks right now? Wow, Shane.
Interesting. I thought Shane was maybe trying to just run Casey up $1.
Yeah.
But
well, if he did.
Shit. I didn't realize.
That's
Wait,
expensive.
It's not my turn. Oh.
No.
James Conner. Interesting. All right.
Yeah,
I'm up next.
I'm gonna hit pass on that one.
I'm up next.
So what do you think about with Russ's contract and in relation to Lamar? Like, do you think it gives Lamar more or less leverage? This was like an interesting conversation when I turned on ESPN this morning. That was kind of one like, does it do anything actually to affect Lamar?
No, I don't think it affects him. Lamar's in his own market, and I really just think Lamar's gonna do his own thing. I think he's gonna play out the contract, and
I think he's gonna ball.
I mean, yeah, Ravens fans will always
he's
point.
All
right, this would be insane for Chubb. Ravens fans will always point. I mean, at least I will. Like Flacco was on a contract year. He won a Super Bowl and became the highest paid player in the league. So, like,
yeah,
you know, there's a path for Lamar,
yeah,
and someone will pay him. Like, unless he,
Facts.
you know, gets very seriously injured or shows that, you know, he's kind of regressed from a, I guess, efficiency. Not even though, like last year, what people don't realize is it was his best ADOT of his career. Like he was throwing longer, throwing deeper, with a little less accuracy. And then you just look at the numbers at the end of the year and it's like, oh, 16 touchdowns, 13 picks. Like he didn't play in the final 6 or 7 games, you know? So he had a couple really bad games. And another thing I think people misunderstand is like sometimes there's just outlier games. Like the Browns-Ravens Monday night game was the worst football game ever. And the level of quality across the entire field drops. So he throws 4 interceptions. He throws a couple against Kansas City. And so in 2 of the 8 games he played is half his pick. So I think that people are just worried for him because he left last season injured. And then this season, you know, if an injury were to happen, it's just, I don't think there's a lot of, like, what's the difference between 350 million and 400 million? It's $50 million. Like it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
But it's like, what's your upside versus your downside? Yeah. And that's why most people and humans intrinsically, especially 99.99% of the world, is never going to even think about that money. They're like, who cares? And he's probably like, I want my value. Like I want my money.
Yeah.
And it's like
it's
there
interesting.
Could be
I don't
something going on. There could. That's the other thing that
you
know. I'm not gonna say there is because I don't think there is. But like, look what they've put around him. They haven't signed anyone for him. They ditched the defensive coordinator when he wasn't the problem. It was the offensive coordinator. They just haven't given him the tools. And I think it's good business. It's just, this is the problem with being a good franchise, right? And you see it with the Patriots, you see it with other teams. Like they just don't do they don't say, hey, here's a blank check. Like, right.
Yeah. Like what the Browns did. That's the difference between the Browns and everybody else. And that's part of the issue is that, like, I think what the argument was with, like, in terms of like Russell's contract was like, it was more aligned to the typical structure of like a quarterback, like these high end quarterback contracts, and not pushing the envelope to be like another Deshaun contract where it's everything guaranteed, which is what Lamar wants to surpass, you know, with a 250 million guaranteed above the 230. So I think that, and to me, it makes sense. I mean, if you're Lamar, like, you know, he's in your division, like you could point to and be like, yo, down the road, they threw up 230 mil guarantee. That's a lot of, that's wealth. You know, that's wealth. Exactly. So I don't know. I think it's only going to get more expensive too. So
I like that pickup, Javonte for 32.
It's a good price.
It's a good price. He's one of the last guys I have.
Russell. Jack, let's hear Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. What's her name? Just did an amazing video today. What is her name? Is it Bonetta? I think it's Rachel Bonetta.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she does some funny stuff, and she did a video today that was really, really good.
Nice. I'll have to go peep that.
Can you trade players for bucks?
For bucks? What do you mean bucks?
Like, if I was like, all right, I'll trade you Cooper Kupp if I could get $54. Or the reverse. Like, if you got Diggs for 37, you're like, you know what? Like, give me 34. I want to get out of my my Diggs money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. That sounds too complicated for what I know.
Yeah,
like, how to run a sleep.
That would break the checks and balances system.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That sounds like it does. Yeah, Jack, if you want to manage that sounds.
Man.
I nominated Uncle Lenny here.
You don't like Fournette?
I mean, I like him just fine, but he's not my target. But I felt like he went way too cheap. What did he just go for?
Yeah,
he went cheap.
26.
That's way too cheap.
Yeah,
I would have taken him for that.
Cheap.
That's Jack, Keenan Allen's on the clock or up for nomination.
That's my guy.
You said something was going on outside of your apartment?
Yeah, just motorcycle race, it sounds like. You just never know in New York City, huh?
Never know.
All right, so let's see. Keenan, 18. What's the lowest wideout? DJ Moore. DJ Moore for 21. DJ Moore is not far behind Keenan Allen for me. Okay. Probably around my
27.
All right. Yeah. I think that's a very last second bid.
DJS. Did Coda get him? Or Coda's bit nomination.
Coda's
your nomination. All right, I see you.
Floating.
I see you. He knows what he's doing.
Right
he knows what he's doing. Trying to suck out that settlement liquidity.
I was gonna say, like, I was all into spending early on, and then I'm spending.
Now you're chilling.
Andrews. Oof. See, that's an interesting strategy that I also feel doesn't work out very often. Is like when you throw that super high bid, being like, "Ooh, maybe I'll scare people off."
And you just get stuck with it.
Yeah.
Why did Leonard Fournette probably back up?
Yeah,
it wasn't bad for him.
That. No, not bad.
That was weird. What do you mean it always does that? It always does what? Like reverts back a player?
Yeah, like for me,
That's
it'll
weird.
like when it ends, it'll just show Chubb's face again. And then whoever
funny.
the person picks. Yeah.
That's funny.
I always get Lamar's face.
Really? Yeah. It's like...
Interesting.
Mike Evans. What people have slowed down on drafting Evans?
Yeah, because
health.
Yeah, because they're saying like he's reasonably like he could be back for week 1. They might hold him out a couple weeks, but he has not even sniffed the PUP list.
Yeah,
since that was a concern early in the summer. So it's like everything is pointing, and they signed Julio, so there's more
right
target competition. So it's a combination of those two things primarily.
I don't know. I still like.
I mean, he could still absolutely smash, and like he's basically cooked in for a 1,000-yard season. Like they showed us last year, they're not gonna like throw for less than 1,000 yards. So, they fucking hobbled him out there with like one leg and one arm and gave him 1,000 yards. So
yeah, like Chubb's on my screen.
His floor is fantastic. Yeah, I got Fournette still. I got Uncle Lynn still. We're looking at Swifty.
All right. Oh, proposed by the Lions fan. This will be interesting.
All right, well, let's run it up on him. Him go blue. What up?
I know, right? I mean, he's already close to price, right? Javonte at 32. I don't know if these people are actually bidding. Are they?
Who?
Oof. Like, if you only have
bidding.
$53, are you really in for 37? Or are you just trying to raise?
I don't know.
They're just running it up.
Yeah,
that would be a good strategy. Unless you get caught, though.
It's a dangerous game. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
No, I liked Swift a lot, but this price.
It's a fair price. It's at the top, but it's a fair price.
I had his average at like 34, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Everyone's got at least one player there right now.
Yeah. Me and Coda, we're the only ones with some cash. I mean, and Clay. Yeah. I guess our strategies have aligned. We're the only three with
Lamar and Cooper and the cash you have.
Yeah. And you got Mixon. Clay's got Saquonis and CD. I like that team a lot too. What are we on right now? Aaron Jones.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it.
That's got to be your top, right? Oh my god!
Oh wow, Coda.
This is a three-way.
We just have a three-way duel on stream here. You got him at 36. Fuck.
That's a great win.
Aaron was my other target.
Me too.
I think he's a wide receiver one of the Packers. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
I had his average at 38, so I'll take him 35.
Wow. Man. I should have kept pushing it. That's my boy right there. Hurts. Aaron and I went to basketball camp together back in high school.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That hurts. That hurts because now the running backs
are gross, and I don't have a second one. That's fuck me, man.
I don't have a first one right now.
Well, you're going like a hyper fragile zero RB strategy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going.
You're going.
I think I'll be
hero wide receiver.
Yeah, I should be able to scoop some great value here in the middle rounds for wideouts, but running backs I'm pretty much toast on.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that Aaron would have been nice there. Well, so some people are pretty freaking light on funds though.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do out here?
Oh shit.
Bob Johnson is still sitting good.
All right. I was gonna put up Kittle next, trying to burn some tight end liquidity off the board before Pitts.
Weird move, my guy.
Why?
No, to nominate Pitts if you wanted him.
No, the guy before did. That's what I'm saying. I was planning on doing Kittle. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I follow.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. How high would someone go for Kyle Pitts?
I'll join the party.
I was like, wait, is that gonna happen? Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Holy fuck.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What up?
Yo.
I had to come in real quick. One, Sir Pizza talking schmack in the chat about my 3 quarterbacks. For the record, I drafted while literally controlling the stream and producing 2 shows. But hey,
go,
Jack,
baby.
you and I got Lamar Jackson on steals, bro. I got him for $21.
But I got no one else on my team. I have 2 players because I won't spare an extra $1 for Kyle Pitts, like an idiot.
Sorry, I'm poor now.
What do you got so far, Clay?
Barkley,
Lamb.
I got Barkley, Lamb, and Pitts. That was kind of one of my ideal starts. If I could have gotten Aaron Jones, that would have been the nuts. That would have been like my target start.
Yo, Casey Jones is broke, but he's not doing too bad over there, huh? Wilson, McCaffrey.
Yeah, Casey's.
I mean, team's nice. He just got
squad.
Yeah. Okay.
It just
team is nice. Oh,
yeah.
AJ Brown out here.
AJ Brown.
What did Allen go for in this one?
Expensive.
Oh,
Josh Allen, hella expensive, 39. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one's probably the biggest L.
Mahomes for 26. Who's all in this one with you guys? Got Bob Johnson. Oh, DJS is in there too, huh?
Yep.
He went with that running back combo. That's not a bad combo, especially if Eckler stays healthy.
We got John Thompson.
Hey, Jack.
What up, bro?
While I'm here, what the hell happened today, bro?
Oh my god!
What did you? I just checked on Twitter Spaces. We might have to call Jerry, and we might have to call Jerry. I thought he was about to cry on his Twitter Spaces right now.
What was he saying? What was he saying?
He seems really upset and sad.
Is he doing one right now?
Yeah.
Did Lance just go for 11? What the fuck just happened? Wow, Lance went for 10? Fuck.
Wow.
God damn it, I gotta pay attention here. Celso, you're fucking distracting me.
I thought I'd bring some chatter to the conversation.
No, I like it.
No,
it's good. That. We're all locked in. We all once I start bidding, I go fucking silent. I'm just sitting there like watching the clock ready to snipe.
So Jack, I gotta ask you for real though. I know, switch it to Nick's conversation real quick.
Yeah.
Did you still have hope after the RJ re-signing that Donovan was still in play, honestly?
I genuinely was shocked today. Like I thought there was no one else in the conversation. And I still, after what the Cavs offered, people are like confused because they like sign and trade Sexton. No one wanted Sexton, so that was a non-piece. Laurie Marketing was effectively a non-piece. So with the Baji, who's right fringe lottery, and 3 unprotected, they traded 4 unprotected picks, 2 swaps, which in theory shouldn't be worth anything. But we know now, like, things change quickly in the NBA and those things. So it could be 6 firsts or something like that.
Right.
But 4 firsts for Donovan, and the Knicks weren't willing to do that. And then the real confusing part is what's going on now with Woj's tweet. He said they offered Barrett, Toppin, 3 firsts, and maybe some pick swaps. I don't know if I'm buying that.
I don't. I'm not buying that one.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. That I don't think RJ was on the table in a trade offer to them at all.
I think, well, the trade offer I do believe RJ was in was that they might have floated RJ and 2 firsts and said, hey, are you interested in that? And they were probably like, no, not really. That was actually the trade I was most interested in. That was just never going to go through. So once that cleared, to throw in more picks and top in, just I don't know if I'm buying that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if they would have done Grimes, Obi, and the 5 picks, the deal would have been done a while ago.
Yeah.
But I don't think we were coming up on Grimes.
Credit to the Cavs because it really didn't feel like anyone else was involved. And so they kind of snuck in there and got involved. And they
look, I only thought Miami might have been in because, you know, the whole speculation he was in Miami this week. So then, you know, that brought it up a little bit. But yeah, Cleveland came out of nowhere today.
Yeah. Brutal. Brutal.
All right, I'm sorry. I just
what
had
are you gonna
to address it with somebody that understands the pain.
I thought his tweet though was pretty fantastic with the photo of him in the Cavs jersey, the kid, and the
Yeah. No,
why would he do that?
I mean, if you think that's fantastic, what do you think him and the Knicks stuff from when he was younger would have looked like? Like,
no, but I mean, I thought that was fantastic considering it was, I don't know, just like,
it's
the Knicks
great.
would have been
And if you're-
amazing. He would have, like, the whole
Right.
New York City would have rolled on the red carpet for
That's
him. But
that's what I mean.
I was ready
no,
for it.
but he had, he's been in Knicks gear his whole life, all that stuff. The one funny thing about the sorry, I'm trying to get some T. Higgins in my life. The one funny thing is that it has to have been a LeBron James jersey, right? Like that's a LeBron jersey.
Gotta be.
And you just have to imagine there's a lot of kids out there who own LeBron James jerseys.
Yeah.
But it's cool that like LeBron's still in the league and Spida is now like a mid prime star and he's rocking a LeBron jersey from when he was younger.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, one of the people, both me and Spida rocking LeBron jerseys when we were younger.
All right. Well, enjoy the draft, guys. I'll come check on you. I just had to have a brief Nick conversation and tell Sir Pizza that he sucks. All right. Leave my 3 quarterbacks alone, bro.
Yo, Clay. Stop. Just like,
bro, quit going after my guys.
Stop.
quit going after
let me have one guy.
Quit going after my guys.
I was about to bid, but you two are already going back and forth.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here with this. Oh my God.
Oh, you really let me get him for 26? Wow. Thank you.
And I mean, look, Evans went 26, Keenan's 28. I think it's a fair price.
It's a fair price. I thought I was going to let you take him at 27. I wasn't going to bid him again. So
I wanted him at 25. What's DK's projected price? 12? Holy shit. No, well, that didn't last very long. Holy crap.
Let's do a little team recap here. All right. For any audio listeners out there. The one hole got Lance, Pierce, Cook, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Uncle Lenny in the flex right now. It's a fair team with $53 left to spend
right now. Why is DK Metcalf going for as much as T. Higgins more than AJ Brown? What?
It's preposterous.
DK's up high right now. I had his average at 16.
Yeah. No, that's an insane price. Who's next? Waller before Kittle. Interesting.
Maybe somebody's a Kittle fan. Let's get Waller out of the way. Coda, I feel like we're gonna see a splash from you here in a little bit. You've been lurking, man.
It's coming.
It's coming. I see you. Are you a Waller fan?
I like Waller. I like his story too.
Yeah, most def.
Oh, let's go. What? See, this is the problem. I think I get the guy, and then I just don't have the guy. And then I celebrate, and now everyone knows who I'm going after. I'm like, let's go. Like right now, I have him on my thing. And then stop. Wait, did I get him?
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
regret not bidding that up. That was a good
$20. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you could have Pitts for 31. I would much rather have Pitts though, but yeah. I mean, that's a wide gap. That's a wide gap for sure. At cost, Waller's probably a better at 20 versus Pitts at 31.
It's a way better price, but like it's a better price if I had pounced on and spent those, the $2 or $3 of value on someone else, right? To get them.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
yeah, it's all relative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I gotta pick players who are gonna get fantasy points.
That is the name of the game.
Okay. I was gonna say someone's gotta bid that. Dobbins 16. I would go 16. 19. I don't think I'm going 19. Wow. All right. Hey, that's a
Good price. I'll take him.
yeah. That is a good price. The problem with the Ravens, though, he just doesn't catch a lot of passes from Lamar. That's the only issue.
Here's Jack's RB1 right here.
Yeah, so I did a Mastiff today on Underdog.
Yeah,
and,
I saw a little bit of that.
And yeah, I think I've drafted David Montgomery once or twice, and then obviously he's going to keep falling in a sharp draft like that. And I was like, no, am I going to have to? Okay, wait, time out. $5. Montgomery, I get that his ADP is should continue to fall, but he's still number one running back, and we'll get it. Yeah, there we go.
Is he injured though? I heard that.
Recently. Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Oh no, never mind. Not him. It was Ty Montgomery, Patriots.
Yes, he definitely is injured.
That's what happens when you listen to podcasts sometimes and you're doing shit.
You're like, whoa, there's a Montgomery injured.
Yeah. I was probably writing an announcement post and was like, wait a second, I got to go back and who is that? That was
Do you listen to a lot of podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when I'm writing as much, but when I'm doing other stuff or try to catch up, go on some walks and listen to them.
Yeah. Whoa. Kittle.
Coda, how you feeling on Kittle this year?
Feel good about him. I mean, it's all going to come down to the quarterback, but I think he's going to need to dump it. So Kittle's probably going to be positioned pretty well.
Yeah. He's got a really wide range of outcomes, which is the cop-out answer, but it's just it is concerning how much he just doesn't get targeted sometimes last year. And I know it's changing quarterbacks, but everything changes. And I like that analysis that could be using some short curl routes or some, fake block, just fade out to the right scenarios. But I don't know, man, when he lines up as a right tackle on way too many fucking third downs, it's a little tilting.
Nice play. Whoa. Sometimes I feel like if I was a ball carrier in football, I would have much better vision than the players on the field. But I'm also watching from an all 22 angle, so I guess that has some impact on it.
Maybe a little bit,
because I'm watching a screenplay in this Purdue game, and the guy's running towards the one defensive back that isn't blocked, and I'm run the other way.
Yeah, it's well, you can see it, man. So one of the things I think is so interesting about auction drafts, right, is you think about the dynamics between Chase, and it's not as quite as egregious, but Chase going at 48, and then Higgins going at 26. And if you think, with their ADPs being so close, to me, that's one that feels that's a wider gap in price.
Which
than how
one?
they're getting drafted in most, Higgins and Chase.
Yeah.
Or Diggs and Gabe Davis, or
Gabe Davis hasn't gone up yet, right?
Hasn't gone up yet. But if there's a big difference between Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, for example, I think that's kind of peculiar. They should be going fairly close, but
all right. Do I have any players? Oh, I drafted Waller, right? Can't believe Metcalf. I guess MGO Blue kind of making it up on the spot here with Metcalf and Allen. I was all over Pittman last year. I wish I could have kept him quiet.
Yeah, if you had played him in DFS early, you would have done pretty well. I so wanted to almost bid you there just to fuck with you.
Still like him here. 26.
I mean, I think he's great in PPR.
Like right now, like, do I want to spend the extra $1? Like I normally I would not have made that bid.
Yeah.
Like I definitely won't make another bid, but like I'm saving that money, and I guess it's like, all right, that's it. I'm not going to 30 for him.
Yeah.
But when
And I think what's funny though, and so now here's a funny part, right? Because like I don't think you would have hit that 29 if you had got one of your guys earlier. If you've gotten T right, for example, you definitely wouldn't have. So now you're gonna start like, 1 or 2 picks from now, you're gonna be dropping some dinero on a dusty wide receiver just like to get him.
I had Pittman's average at like 20, so he went a little
really
high.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's targeted at 29, so we're right on the money for the high end. I mean, this is just a wild pick to throw out because I don't even know how much he's getting drafted, like in these leagues.
I don't even know if I have his average. I'm looking.
There's probably value in it.
It's expensive though. Like if you think relative, like you'll see when we get to the end. There's so many wide receivers who are like not rookies and not like. I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of upside and stuff, and you could stash him. But
what up, y'all?
What up? What up? How's it going?
Yo.
Good, man. How we doing?
Good. How you feeling with the squad?
Who knows?
So you're drafting, or you're out of the 3-hole, right? Is that you?
Yeah. I did not mean to nominate Pickens there.
Hey, sometimes you get them, Get your guys.
Wait, you didn't mean to nominate him, but you still.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan, man. I'll take him, but
gotcha.
That was not intentional.
That's all right.
You have him in the queue or something?
I did, yeah.
Gotcha.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I started adding players to my queue, and it was like, oh, this is your nomination list. I was like, oh shit, let me remove.
Like you guys, I joined about 10 minutes before and was like, oh, it's an auction.
Yeah, I was focused a little bit more on promoting the 25K GPP than the draft format, but here we are.
Oh, I love that.
That's a steal.
I'm eating value right now, but I guess it doesn't matter if I didn't capitalize on. Like who did that?
It's just tough to spend $15 on the Jets running back too,
That's a good point.
But you got to do it.
Point. Yeah. Sometimes
you got corrupted. I am not drafting Breece Hall right now. I have a lot of Michael Carter because I get him so late. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I draft him. I drafted a lot of Michael Carter.
You took Breece Hall earlier today too, didn't you? On a dinner stream. Yeah.
But I think he did he fall? Well, at that point, if I didn't take him, I wasn't gonna have a running back. Like it was him.
That was that one team drafting the 12 running backs in a row or whatever.
Yeah, unfortunate. Are
they gonna cancel that draft?
No, they're not.
It's because it was just an auto situation. That's so wild.
Yeah. Very wild. Very, very wild. Like we were discussing, is anyone at an obvious advantage? And then secondly, is anyone at an obvious disadvantage, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do they flag those outlier drafts?
So I'm not positive what the actual metric it is, but it might be difference of average draft position or projected fantasy points. But I was on a bus one time and we were drafting and we went through a bad area zone and my brother had Freiermuth in the queue or something and he picked him 102 overall. But because the rest of the draft was drafted properly, it just kind of counted as a bad pick or something. It's the ones that get canceled are if you draft Jeff Wilson, then you draft Raheem Mostert, then you draft someone who's not even playing in the NFL. But yeah, it's very interesting. because there are, I guess, conceivable advantages if you're in a draft with a couple people who like are drafting crappy, but not enough to cancel it.
Yeah, for sure. Bidding's getting sketchy in here.
Sorry about that, boys. I hit the back tab. Kicked myself out of the room.
Tom Brady.
I was like, SOS.
14 for Brady. Sheesh.
It's rich.
Yeah, I'm done now.
All right, so I want to hear y'all's Brady conspiracies. Let me nominate somebody first. Hold on. I'll give you a little bit of. Let's do.
Oh, don't be a cocksucker.
Oh, okay. It auto gave me score.
You tried putting Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, I was going to. So like I was definitely thinking that the conspiracy about him doing the Masked Singer was a pretty viable one. I like that one, but he came out and flat out denied it. And then you heard some ugly ones like him going through a divorce and stuff. And so I thought like the Masked Singer one coming out was kind of like, all right, well that sounds a little more positive. But then, man, him at the press conference the other day he wasn't sounding like a guy who was
surgery. Also,
was that what that was?
He looked like he got plastic surgery.
He's had a ton.
Somebody said looked like David Bowie up there. That was pretty funny. But man, he looked like a guy that was definitely not having the best at home life currently.
What are we doing here? Are we doing a little bidding more?
What if he's the guy you need?
What if he's the guy you
He
need?
might be. He might be.
Shout out Overset.
PD Pax.
I do like that pick though.
Portland.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just need to make yourself feel better about anything, you just look at M Go Blue, Metcalf 25, and Allen 39. You feel great. So
Yeah, so it's a tough squad.
all right, I've spent some dollars.
Even JJ 56 and Kelsey 42. Sheesh.
I'll be right back. Somebody say something if a player gets nominated who's good.
What's
Not
the
TJ Hawkinson.
What's the vibe on Snap laying off 20% of their workforce, Jack? Does that affect you?
It will affect us in a couple ways. Hopefully not too impactful, but it's just never a good sign. And also, we know a lot of people on the Snap team, so just a bummer from like a personal relationship side. But it's pretty crazy. I won't get into the figures, but the amount that they're actually paying to lay off that amount of people with severance is the number that just is mind-boggling.
I heard it was significant.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It's just like you never think it. The reason they're letting people go is to cut costs, and then you hear the number they're spending to do it. You're like, wait, that sounds a little counterproductive. But I guess in the long run,
Boo boo.
Yeah.
I met him this weekend.
Did you? Doing what?
I was out in Kansas City on a trip and saw him at a barbecue joint.
Oh, nice.
Also, one of my buddies was doing a work trip with the Chiefs recently. I was like doing some work with him.
Yeah, what's the word on him? Are you guys believers? Like, if he had signed with not Patrick Mahomes, are you in on Juju at all? A little bit?
Not as much, for sure.
Yeah. But, like,
Definitely
do you
not
think
as
you'd be
much.
full fit? Like, let's say he went back to Pittsburgh, no Pickens. Like, is he going in the hundreds? He has to be, right?
I
feel like
I mean, he'd go ahead of where Claypool's going, but
are you sure?
I would think so.
Where's Claypool? I haven't looked. 11.
Bang. How do you think about that? 18?
That was a good snag.
18 for Juju. Jojo.
I mean, I'm liking my squad right now.
If I double up on the Denver wideouts, is that a play?
If you had Russ, I'd feel better about it. We're at now 14-15 on Judy.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's bad.
No, certainly not.
I think that's a good scoop at $14, actually.
If you guys for 14, I mean, that feels like compared to Juju at 18. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Scary.
I'm a little scared of Scary Terry this year.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, don't bid on him. I agree. He stinks. Don't bid. Terrible fantasy player this year.
What? Okay, so tell me why you're.
Hold on. Hold the phone.
Like, let me get. I don't want you to overpay for him. You know.
Oh, fucker.
Also, JT, glad you found a headset, man. Thanks for joining.
Bro, had to run over to the Xbox.
Love it.
left the AirPods at work.
Those honestly sound so good though on stream, like the gamer headphones.
Yeah, I mean,
Way better than
man.
AirPods. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so my thing.
Right, give me the wheels up, because I would take. I'm not gonna get that crazy.
What? Like, all right, so let's compare on the board.
You'd rather have Juju? I would rather have Juju over.
Really?
Yeah.
So
yes, I'm gonna give you a firm yes, but my stipulation being that Sam Howell doesn't play more than 6 games this year. Because if Sam Howell plays more than 6 games, then now we're talking it's wheels up for F1.
You're just doing your UNC bullshit. I want Wentz to be the quarterback.
He's gonna be. I don't know, man. I'm not a Wentz guy.
No, Wentz is the worst quarterback in the world, but like Michael Pittman easily cleared a wide receiver, high-end wide receiver 2 season last year. He had 250 fantasy points. Like, he stinks, and he's
fair.
Like, you would never want him to quarterback your team, but this is fantasy.
You could argue that McLaurin is a better player, better talent than
Terry's been putting up good seasons with Taylor Heineke. I mean, Wentz might be Patrick Mahomes. we don't know at this point.
That's a quote.
Oh boy. Enjoy your Josh Jacobs shares, whoever wins this fun battle.
Have fun with that. What is this new trend with these brands on Twitter just tweeting out like
I don't know
one word? Like you saw like the CNN account just tweet like breaking news, and then I just saw that like the Celtics account just tweeted out like Celtics
or something.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what it's from.
It's the teens, man. It's the teens.
I got a nomination coming up.
Who you eyeing?
Quietly running out of bread.
No. Okay.
Antonio Gibson. $2 going once, going twice. $5.
You doing any Calcuttas this year, Jack?
Ooh, am I too? No, I don't do a ton of Calcuttas for football. I wish I did though. Calcutta is my favorite format amongst literally any sport. Are you
doing one on Monday night?
Nice. And what is it? It's just Super Bowl stuff?
No, we do kind of a mix. Like probably 40% of the prize pool is based on total wins. So it's
Okay.
like ranges of wins gets a percentage, and then the rest, obviously, throughout the playoffs, we kind of spread it out so that
that's more
you know,
fun. You can bet
every team's worth at least something in that format.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess whoever had Cincy last year probably had a nice little payday.
Yeah, that was a big winner.
Let's see here, boys. What are we looking at? Still have quite a bit of draft to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that my whole bench is open.
Might need to sunset the stream a little early before the draft officially ends.
Pitt wins.
CEH, $7. Wow.
I'm getting in on CEH for $7.
Yeah, seriously.
But I don't know if I'm getting in on 10.
Yep.
Not the correlation play I wanted, but
I don't hate it though. I really don't hate it.
Nah,
and also in this offense and the Chiefs offense, like that's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those teams. When you got Patty throwing the ball, who cares?
Look, if you're not going to throw a touchdown to Juju, then get the touchdown through CEH. It's all good.
CEH.
Broncos D. Who the fuck did this?
Until they flipped to Pacheco or whatever his face is.
Yeah, right. Spurs is just going to get the Broncos D. That's pretty funny. I mean, do your thing. Do your thing.
Clay, who's your team? I know Jack's obviously Ravens.
I'm CB Sutton 3. Oh, like in real life?
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
real life.
Yeah. Sorry, Panthers.
Okay.
I'm North Carolina boy.
Is that the home growing up?
Home team.
What do you think about Baker down there?
I've warmed up to it a lot. I wasn't very stoked when like the signing happened. Well, because to me it's just like I was so tilted about the Darnold signing from the jump, and then obviously just went to complete fucking asshole. And then so that was awful. And then I kind of just like I was ready for us to get. I mean, pre all of the Deshaun Watson stuff coming to light, I was very interested in like that being a potential quarterback signing.
7 for Elijah Mitchell.
That was a steal.
I mean, come on, people. Once again, zero reason for me to just be getting good values here, but should have used some of that cash. With 7, that's cheapest running back off the board before Pierce. Less than who else went? Dobbins, Gibson, less than Gibson.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Gibson's all right though right now as a pick. But yeah, long story short, I'm definitely into it more so now. I mean, he's definitely the most talented quarterback we've had since prime Cam, 2015 Cam.
Say that again, and then try going to sleep tonight.
I hope it works.
I miss prime Cam.
No,
Baker is for sure. Like,
no, he is.
We don't have to stretch our bounds here.
A-Rob for 12. It's a clinic, fellas. It's a clinic right now in the auction house. Come on.
Yeah, A-Rob for 12 is
We need a value.
No, I don't know. I would say that I don't know. Baker has an upside, if he's healthy. Like, I think part of it too is he had a bad shoulder last year. Like, that's pretty bad.
No, he did.
In a bad off in a run heavy offense. Like, let's wheel and deal. He's got weapons. CMC, DJ Moore. Like, everyone is clamoring for a DJ Moore, positive TD regression season. Like, is Baker gonna unlock it? Like, I'm kind of also into like, Robbie had publicly kind of said like he didn't want Baker to come, but then some reports have been that he's been pretty, warmed up to how they've gelled in camp some. Yeah. So I'm kind of into that as well. And Robbie is free in drafts to be the wide receiver too. Like, I mean, if at worst case scenario, like if he just shits the bed, like you're drafting him at a place where it doesn't really matter.
Right. Like, who else are you getting that you're like, oh, I need this person?
Right. Dude, I'm kind of salty. I wanted Dak, but just not for $9.
I think this is where if you've got the capital, you can make a couple value plays here with these wideouts.
I agree.
A lot of value, like all the way down to all the way down to like Renfro. Gabe Davis is good value. Thomas, Godwin, Cooks, Mike Williams. I'm happy I got my tight end out of the way. That's my biggest pet peeve in managed leagues is like trying to figure out like right now, my dynasty league, I think I dropped Dan Arnold for like Austin Hooper today. Like that's how bad it gets.
I feel like people just haven't been nominating tight ends.
Yeah.
I mean, the big
five. Do not let Clay get just abuse his bankroll. Do not let him get it. Because Clay won't stop. He won't stop. You know that his price on Gabe Davis is at least $22. So
we've been sniping each other.
I know.
Throughout the draft. So
one more. He's good value there. One more. Keep it going.
We'll let it go at 20.
What?
Let him go at 20.
Wow.
That's how it's done, boys. It's a good win at 19, I think. Oh, you don't have a quarterback, running back. Squad looks good, though.
Yeah, but there's not like people with like two other teams really for a quarterback. Unless people are going to start doubling up. I'm so with you. I think elite tight end and manage is the nuts.
Just for peace of mind.
Yeah.
Like nothing more.
I've really warmed up to like 3 late tight ends in best ball, but again, not having to think about shit. Like I just don't want to have to log in and be like, am I starting Tyler Higbee versus Noah Fant today? Nah, fam.
Godwin went for a little more than I thought he would, but I think that's a good price.
I'm letting that
go. Good price. Where we at? Mike Williams, there he is. Finally making an appearance. I'm starting to feel the money squeeze a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, lost track of my total there for a minute.
You're sitting all right there, JT. You're all right.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Coda was
Bob
trying to penny pinch me out of an extra $4 here. That shit hurts.
You got a
It
ton
does
too.
hurt. Whoa, Mike Williams. Really? Okay.
I like it. Keenan's at 28. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they should be pretty close. So
Right. I just thought at this point you were gonna be able to snag him for like 18 or something.
yeah.
Which would have been insane value.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're so also kind of dependent on like how players get nominated on your board.
It's part of the strategy, right?
Yep.
This could be an interesting price.
I have no idea. I hate this Cleveland team.
How do you think auction would work for like a best ball format? That would be fun as fuck.
That'd be wild.
That'd be so fucking wild.
Yeah.
I mean, could it be structured in a way like think about it like you have like 200 because it kind of goes back to that question like I can't remember what stream it was on, but the question was like if you had the first like if you could draft like the first 2 rounds like any players you want like would you win?
No, I said it, yeah. If you could draft all 18 of the first, you made the first 18 picks in the draft.
Right.
Like, what are the odds you win it?
You'd win. I'd say high.
No, they said sub 10%. Which
I know,
which
but
I agree with.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's definitely higher than the 0.01% chance.
Sure.
Now,
yeah.
But you think
I think it's different. Well, it's different if you're just taking the first 18 players by ADP, or if you're hand selecting 18 players. Like that would be
no, hand select.
Yeah,
but you like how good odds do you think you would be at?
Well, I mean, I would say relatively high because like I would draft like, my 3 quarterbacks would be like Mahomes, Lamar, like somebody else, right? Running backs, I would be just like
it would be Mahomes, Lamar, and Herbert.
You could draft an all-star squad and structurally, that would just like be hard to. If your receivers, if your running backs were Saquon, CMC, and Aaron Jones, you went wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, tight end, Kelsey,
Andrews, Pitts,
right?
But what if Waller's tight end 1, right? Like that's the conversation.
But is he tight end 1 enough to beat you on top of like having the nuts everywhere else too?
Well, I think what we decided was you would get to the playoffs, right? Like that you would. Yeah. And then but like last year you wouldn't have had Jamar Chase.
Yeah. I mean, those were the points that we were saying, right? Well, unless you decided that, like, I don't know, for example, like I would consider throwing in like Gabe Davis, even though he's not one of the first 18.
But what if Gabe Davis isn't the guy and it's
well, then that's
Allen Robinson, right?
Sure, like cherry picking. Yeah. But again, like the argument last year would be like somebody was on Chase enough to like include him in that grouping, probably. Even with the bad camp reports and stuff, like a Cincinnati fan or like a.
Wow, Dan's talking shit in the chat. I love it. Is everyone
dead right here? Oh man, wow, dead. That's a wild take.
Let me see your team, Saquon. I mean, you got work to do. But I mean,
you don't need to have the number 1 guy at every position. You'd win the league with the number 3 guy.
Not best ball, tournament. You would win a basic fantasy league for sure.
Yeah.
Redraft. Cooks. I mean, I want to know in what like home auction league where DeAndre Hopkins projection is $1, like someone gets him for $2.
I mean, I would like to be in that league.
Yeah.
Did he go?
Nah, he's still on the board.
What do I say?
Not yet.
Oh, what, you guys like Hopkins too? Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
Well, now that you mention it.
Yeah, Dan. You would what we were saying, I think what we all agreed on was you would win your 12-team best ball league quite easily. But then playoffs, like, you can't be that heavy of a favorite. Well, you'd be a heavy favorite in comparison, but your odds wouldn't be that. I guess they would in like the playoff rounds where it's just 12 teams. But once you start going bigger tourney, then so you probably have best odds out of 500 people. But at that point, it's kind of more of a lotto. And would you correlate? Like, because if you tried structuring it like, all right, I have Mahomes and am I going to reach for Juju and get
I
Sutton?
wouldn't.
Like, right.
No. Well, in certain, no. Most of the time, no.
Oh, wow.
Quarterbacks are out of pocket in this.
What would Rodgers go for? 15? No.
Wow, Hopkins went for $5 in a KOD auction last night. Yeah, I agree, Dan. We'll see if we can pull something together. I don't know if we'll have the team bandwidth to do so, but I'll ask Joe Candy if he's got anything, because he's in all these leagues where you can watch scores and stuff. So we'll see if there's any kind of like wild stuff. I like that. I like the report that BDG put out after their draft, showing the disparities across.
Fuck.
This is just like hard to keep track of.
Like the beds and shit.
Yeah, I just keep looking at my team. I'm like, what do I actually need?
Yeah.
You're caught up in like, oh, this could be a good player. You're just like, I don't need a third quarterback, do I? Where are we going on Dylan? 14? Oh, man.
He's got that KOD premium.
You're right. Yeah, you send a tweet out to AJ Dillon.
Where's the utility in this? There we go. Do I get a shout out from him?
What'd you get? 15?
15. Probably overpaid, but
not crazy.
No, 15's fair. I had him at 13, so.
I mean, if Jones is going for 35, one injury, boom.
Yeah, I think they're both very, very viable. I'm very into the narrative that Aaron Jones, wide receiver 1, AJ Dillon, running back 1.
Fine by me.
It would be fun.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. His average was at 18, so not a bad steal.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I'm watching the game, and I don't know. Purdue's a 3-point lead.
Is that still going on?
Yeah. Purdue has a 3-point lead with 5 minutes left. It's 3rd and 30, and he's lofting a ball against coverage in the middle of the field that could have been picked off and returned for like 30 yards. I just don't see why not just put the ball on the ground there.
Bought the half point on Pitt to get him back down to 7, and they push.
Nice.
Love
that. That feels good.
We'll take it. The one time buying the half point actually matters.
Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, that clip of Brandon Marshall.
Yeah. Tough. I can already tell Adam Thielen's going to be the biggest. Like, it's crazy. After wide receiver or after rank 100, like, all the rookies, $1. Christian Kirk, $2. Like, it's pretty nuts. 15 for Bateman.
I'll say there's gonna be like some $2 and $3 receivers that make or break the league.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have gone after Bateman there.
Oh. Jack Thielen feels like a player that you're in on this year.
Not really.
Feels like
but
one
not
of your guys.
No,
Just to make
he's
a
not.
point.
Because I love Jefferson. I did draft some Thielen. I think the Ravens actually might trade for Thielen if Minnesota's not having a good year, but I do expect them to have a good year. Oh, Thielen at 12. Do you ever get caught up on like your own bids? Like, I got Robinson for 12, so now I'm like, I'm not paying over 12 for anyone who I think is worse than Allen Robinson. Just pretty much.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
of the field.
Somewhat, but it's hard too because it's just like you can't. It's like the beginning of the draft is so different than the draft set now. So it's like it's like the mid draft, the shit changes like strategically.
Yeah, I haven't looked at a pick or a price that I paid since, honestly.
That's probably the way to do it. That's a true Degen strategy, honestly. Like never look back. Whatever.
It's in the past. I can't change it.
Yeah, facts.
I guess right off the bat, I didn't think I was getting Patty Mahomes for 29, but maybe that's an overpay.
Yeah, that's a flag.
Who's nominating defenses? Like, why?
I don't know. You guys like hate fun? Like, what the fuck? Are you anti-fun? The fuck's trying to look at the defense right now? That shit out of here.
Like, there's been 3. One went to the person that nominated, and the other 2 actually did get a bid, surprisingly. I guess Bill's D makes sense.
I guess it's kind of smart. Like if you want to grab a D for $1, possibly.
I don't know. I don't even look. What are like the waivers like? Because I'm such a defense streamer during the actual season.
Mm-hmm. It's just I think it's just standard waivers. It's like what are the sleeper settings are. I have to go look at them to be honest.
Gotcha.
Who's your guys' player that pops up every time before someone goes on the clock? I'm on Raw.
I think it's whoever you like first nominated, isn't it?
Yeah.
These who are you last nominated?
I'm still getting Lamar.
You're still getting Lamar?
Are you?
Wow. Mine's changed to I got AJ last time. He was my last nominated. I mean, I would say Jesus Knox for $3.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
I was like, whoa.
I thought my thing froze because it was still at $1 with like 10 seconds left.
I was like, hold the fuck up. Like,
I don't know anyone know who calls plays for Purdue?
no.
They've gotten the ball back twice with under 5 minutes left and have thrown 6 times. Not run the ball once.
Have you been watching the whole game?
Yeah. Or just
Apparently they had some just horrendous play call right at the half. I wasn't watching.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't a horrendous play call. They actually, it was a great play call. They ran a jet sweep for a first down on 3rd and 1. Guy fumbles it. And hold on. I need to see if I need Tony Pollard here. Oh, I guess I didn't get him.
$9. Wow.
Yeah, I wanted him there.
I know. I think we should have hit that.
They've run a jet sweep for a few yards. Guy fumbles it, and the Penn State corner is like laying on the sideline. I think he was in by like maybe a half inch. So they recover with 30 seconds left or something. Pass interference, next play, takes them to 35. And then Clifford gets outside the pocket, and the tight end like is coming back for the ball and then like turns the other way. And then it was like a 65-yard touchdown with 2 seconds left in the half. So it was like a 10-point swing over the final 30 seconds.
Gotcha. So I just saw tweets. People were like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah. Chase Edmonds. What do we say, Chase Edmonds? I need running backs badly.
Oh, Casey Jones is the first one tapped out of bids.
Where's Casey?
He can only bid $1 max.
Oh, he still needs 10 players? He went.
Doesn't have a tight end, flex, or defense.
I was going to say, he spent his load on Amari Cooper. I don't know how I feel about.
No, I didn't get it in time. God damn it. Fuck me.
Who was it? Who were you going
Chase Edmonds.
How much? 13.
For 13. Damn, that doesn't feel good. Okay.
We're having a beverage.
I really needed him or Pollard there to feel good about things. So that's great.
7 for Smitty.
You went for 8? Wow.
Was that low or high to you?
Low.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. But I gotta figure out who I'm nominating quicker.
I keep forgetting to put more people in my nomination queue.
7 for Creed. I mean, for Miles. I wanted to go to 7 there. I really did.
Who just went at 6?
Miles Sanders.
Oh, for 6. Damn.
Am I getting him for 5? This is the part of the night where you just you start getting players for a few bucks.
I can't stand him.
Did I get him or no? Oh, I
Yeah, you did. $5.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's like someone I want to hang out with a lot.
Not high on the friends list.
No. Holy shit. That actually might be the play of the season already. The college games tonight have been fantastic for Purdue. Once again, 2:40 on the clock, 2nd and 7 in Penn State territory, and the quarterback just threw like a jackpot ball in the air. So I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. Kirky Cousins. I'll take Kirk for 2. Think I could get him? No. Sadly, no.
hard to figure out like the trend of the picks because there's no like pick count on these things. So anytime someone gets drafted, I'm like, who actually just went? Where are they?
I keep switching back and forth between like results, chat, queue.
Where's results? I don't even.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Wow,
I found it
Mooney
like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to Mooney. Mooney for 8. It's juicy.
I was looking because him and Thielen have like the same ADP on Underdog.
Yeah.
Thielen went for 14.
Right. Who got Mooney? It's a great
Sharp shot, Brian, whoever that is.
All right, Clay. Focus.
Yeah.
I don't like it when I see JT make the next bid. That just doesn't feel great. Oh shit!
Is that a bad thing or a
gonna,
good thing?
we're just gonna sit here and ping it back and forth to each other. It's fun.
I can get involved.
So I joined it a couple of days ago, and then all of a sudden it was like, Jack joined your draft. I'm like, oh man, here we go. And then it's in Clay. I'm like, man, I got the Sharp draft.
He's got the money. He might take him.
How many games is he out for?
6. Yeah, wow. These auction drafts are lengthy. I would imagine the bench.
The bench is going to take a while.
Yeah.
I think we'll go quicker through those, maybe.
I just did.
I think some of these like
we're getting a lot of bids on some of these. Like we're actually having like.
Yeah.
I just did a guillotine draft at 8:30 and just stopped paying attention once my main roster was full.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I love Jasicki. For 2, yeah, like people do not like him though.
that was a good pickup.
I feel like nominating rookies is fun to throw out there.
This is where the extra dollars actually do make a difference. Like I didn't want to go to 8 there. Okay.
Well, we got.
Yeah, I've been watching Bob Johnson, man. He's got the bag right now.
So we got 3 people that are almost fully tapped out. I guess Go Blue's technically tapped out.
Yeah.
Olave. Is this smoke and mirrors, Jack?
On what? Did I list him?
Yeah.
Fuck. No, I love Olave. I think he's my most drafted on Underdog, actually. But I don't need him at this price.
I have a decent share.
Who's your top holdings?
Let me pull it up. I haven't done too much. You'll probably lose it. Debo, Freiermuth, Thielen, Darrell Williams, Keenan, Sky Moore, Watkins, Nicole Hardman. It's all over the board.
Yeah. That is kind of random. Tua for $1?
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Like $1 pretty good.
I did my cardio club drafts, and that was about it.
Yeah, I drafted a lot of Tua early.
Packers. Anyone know anything about the Pennsylvania State University kicker?
Negative.
What about him?
I don't know. It's oh boy, tackle. I knew that was gonna happen.
Who'd you take in this game, Jack?
I have Purdue. They're up 3, and Penn State just broke off a 30-yard catch.
Yeah,
123. But the reason why I'm rooting so hard is because I actually took Purdue live, and they were plus 470. So the win, which was in our hands if we could tackle, would be nice.
How much were they down at that number?
11 with the ball at half.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fun to hit.
I feel like live betting is legitimately like the EV way to play sports, especially basketball.
Yeah. Oh, definitely like NBA.
Live betting during the NCAA tourney. That's the sweats right there.
Oh. Fuck, is Penn State gonna win this game? And not cover the number? That's gonna be brutal. Oh, Singletary.
Oh, there goes. Got it.
That was a good buy. I just didn't have the cash.
You like Singletary?
Oh, I
No,
nominated
for the price. That was good.
Who's nominated? Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, touchdown. Fuck.
yeah.
I must be delayed. 57 seconds.
You are delayed.
Yeah.
I'm delayed, and I got that about 30 seconds before you did.
Wow, that's a gutsy drive. Good for him. Oh, man.
All right, gents. I think we're going to wind this stream down in about 5 minutes here, and we'll finish it up from the comfort of our humble abodes, which we're already doing, but, without the pressure of being on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Once it hits the midnight hour, the witching hour.
Did it again. Yeah, for those still watching, go check out the post we made tonight about our beer, Degen Haze IPA, on sale today. Saucy Brewery based out of Cleveland. Jack's favorite city in the world. Loves the Browns, loves the Cleveland Cavs. Just added Jack's J with Cleveland here.
Yeah. Seriously.
Survivor pool is open. We also have that as a contest in our Discord as well. 10K prize pool for that with us and DraftKings. Gentlemen, let's hear final rundown and takes here on how the draft experiences went. JT, what do you say, man? How you feeling about everything? How you feeling about your squad? Let's hear thoughts about your squad, and then let's give the worst pick that each Jack and I made.
For the first run at an auction draft, man, I'll tell you what, it was fun. I was unprepared, but having a good time. You said my worst pick or what I thought was the worst pick?
you should rank what you think mine and Jack's worst picks are.
Oh. Let me get a quick peek.
Just absolute roast. Go the pick you hate, like the pick that you would have never made in a million years. At that egregious price tag we paid.
Saquon for you, just not my guy. Not my guy. I get the pick, but not my guy.
That's fair.
Jack, I mean, I
Please
like Jack, but I don't know if I'm allowed.
No.
I don't know if I'm allowed to like Jack's team, so I don't like all of his picks.
Oh,
As a Steelers fan, I hope Lamar is not the pick you need.
Right.
Breece Hall at 15.
What do you not like about Breece Hall?
He's the RB2 on the Jets. That's what I don't like.
I just took him earlier in my guillotine draft, so I need Breece to be a thing this year.
Coda, how you feeling? How you liking your squad? How things rounding out for you?
I feel good. I feel good so far. I think Dobbins might be my only regret, and letting you grab Davis is probably my other regret.
I think
Jack's team looks good. I think Scary would have been the only thing that I questioned with Jack's squad.
Really? A lot of Scary downers. All right.
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
I feel good about the Gabe pick. That's one that I'm gonna hang my hat on coming out of this draft. Is I'm glad I went for it. It definitely changed what I could do after that. But that's a guy I'm excited to put my starting lineup.
Yeah, you still have no players on your team. What's your strategy?
My strategy is to currently wait until I get value that I can get some players.
No, that was a good snag.
Oh, we just let Ayuk go for 6. I got to start paying attention for real. That's why I don't have any players. Is honestly because I have not been paying attention. Bob Johnson's about to draft his entire team.
Mm-hmm.
Taysom, wow.
Taysom, oh, man. Should I not have bid $2 for Taysom Hill? Probably not.
I mean, I think you're gonna get him for $2.
He might be the guy.
I know, but I don't know if I have one.
All right, one last pick here to close us out. Julio. Wow.
Send us on a high note.
Wow. Jigman, if you're there, cold out once Julio gets drafted. Hard out.
Oh.
Clay, I'm interested to see what you do with this $20.
Me too. 29. But dude, who you just went for 3?
Oh yeah, your max is 20. Yeah, 29.
Yeah.